Most people would place having a happy social life as one of the highest priorities on their list. But introverts become easily overwhelmed when they enter more energetic social circles. This can leave them feeling like they're at a social disadvantage, and always wishing they can improve their social skills. But what about the introverts who simply just don't care about that all and choose to go their own way all by themselves? We're not talking about the ones who have just gave up on all of their social desires, but we're talking about the ones who are genuinely happy with having relatively little social interaction. Enter the Sigma male, or the lone wolf of the personality spectrum. Much like the lone wolf in the wild, Sigma males are born of a social species, yet they are much more self-sufficient than most of their kind. Sigma males are the types of men who value their independence and individuality in ways that many people can't fully understand or accept. You see, most of the world sees frequent high-energy social interaction as a normal thing, and the term loner has become this word that has some negativity attached to it. Of course, being more social has advantages and isn't a bad goal, but neither is universal fit. More private lifestyles can be judged negatively, but Sigma males respond differently than others. Where some introverts might feel anxiety or ashamed in the face of mainstream social expectations, Sigma males are better at maintaining their confidence and happiness. They don't care about the social pressure or criticism, they enjoy the way they live their lives unapologetically. The typical characteristics of Sigma males may result in others around them having negative perceptions about them. With this in mind, let's be honest and consider some of the unfortunate ways that Sigma males are often perceived. Number 1. They're stuck up. When a Sigma male chooses to be separate from a group, some people may think it's because he's a stuck-up person. They might think it's because you feel like you're too good to be in the group. This is because the majority of all personality types usually want to feel special in some way, but Sigma males or lone wolf technically trial the pack. Instead of seeing a Sigma male's individualism as them thinking they're better than everyone, consider that these types are probably just following their own path, and prefer to do it their way. Number 2. They're lazy. They never want to go out, or do anything. Sigma males typically have a lower amount of social energy and prioritize socializing less than other personality types. Because they're actually more assertive individuals, they feel less peer pressure, so it's easier for them to turn down invitations. This has nothing to do with being lazy or a person who is terrified of social interaction, but it may seem this way to friends and family who want them to come along for the fun. The thing is, Sigma males have just as much fun, if not more fun than any other of the personality types. The thing is they just have fun in a different way than going out and socializing. They do other things for fun, like hiking, reading, working on a project they're passionate about, or other things of that nature. Number 3. They don't like me. Especially to the types of people who are more socially inclined, Sigma males can come off as the type of person who doesn't like you. Sigma males may be more reserved, private individuals who like to keep to themselves. Sometimes even when they're around a bunch of people. But most of the time it's not because they don't like somebody. It's usually because their lack of interest in making small talk, or for the other reasons mentioned above. It can be true that even half of Sigma males are not interested in other people's feelings, especially when they don't know them very well. More sociable people are more sensitive to and act more quickly on social opportunities. People tend to see this as being cold and not caring. However, anyone offended by a Sigma male's more neutral stance may miss out on getting to know a person who does genuinely care about people. Sigma males are the types of people who feel comfortable sitting in silence with others. They may not be the ones to speak out social or emotional affirmations that most people would want or expect. But this doesn't mean that they aren't enjoying your company. Number 4. They always want to be alone. It's true that Sigma males prefer lower levels of social interaction most of the time when compared to other types of personalities. For the majority of Sigma males, they would most likely be okay with exploring unfamiliar places alone, and some would prefer it. Though this does not mean that all of them are like that. There are still a lot of them who would actually prefer company when exploring unfamiliar places. Sigma males are certainly more likely to favor privacy and solitude in most cases than other types, but in certain cases they would probably enjoy socializing to an extent. Yes, they're pretty far from being extreme extroverts, but it would be inaccurate to see all Sigma males as isolationist. All it is they have specific or limited amounts of social interactions they prefer. However, since Sigma males and their needs are pretty uncommon or easily misinterpreted, they should think about taking certain steps to improve their social lives. Say what? Why on earth would Sigma males care to try and improve their social lives? It's pretty clear that they don't care to have much social interaction and that they're completely okay with that. Not to mention they're more self-sufficient than most others, and when they have a problem they prefer to think it through themselves rather than ask for help or advice from anyone. Also, most of the time they can care less about what anyone thinks about them. Well, if we're talking about improvement, maybe Sigma males should consider improving the way they go about socializing. This doesn't mean that they need to increase how much they socialize, but to make it more purposeful for themselves. Most Sigma males would agree that it's important to be respected by others. Forget being liked, but respect is important to Sigma males. If you work toward making interactions with others more meaningful, it can help to gain respect, and help others understand why you are the way you are. Better communication with the people around you will also help them understand that you need your alone time and privacy. Making your own needs known clearly through communicating them can prevent misunderstandings. This is valuable when you do this with your important relationships like family members or romantic partners, because they might think of all of the negative reasons on why you could be doing the things you do. Improving your relationships through communication can help preserve the social boundaries that help Sigma males be as happy as they can be. Paths a Sigma male can take. If you believe you're a Sigma male, you should consider the following approaches to improving your social interactions. Number 1. Explain your preferences. Saying no thank you to an invitation is definitely an acceptable way to decline social invitations. No. You don't necessarily owe people any explanation, but it might benefit everybody, including yourself, if you are more specific about why you aren't interested in joining. Blunt honesty can cause problems, but truth shared diplomatically and warmly can help others understand your interests and limits. Ultimately, this can lead to more of what you like being offered to you. Number 2. Show your appreciation. If you aren't spending a lot of time with people, making it clear that you value the time you do spend with them. This will help you maintain good relationships. This could mean putting a little more energy into the way you thank a friend for giving you help with something, or letting them know how much fun you had spending time with them, or reminding a romantic partner how much they matter to you. If you can base your social life with quality over quantity, it can benefit everyone, and people will appreciate the time you do spend with them much more. You will seem much more valuable to everyone around you. So you don't have to be more social, but try to be more thoughtful about the people around you in your life. Number 3. Make your needs known. Whenever you are actually spending time with the people in your life, join in on making the plans on what you will be doing. Where to go, what to do, how to do it. Put in effort in making the plans, that way you're more comfortable with hanging out. The more help you put in to guide the social activity, the more fun you'll most likely have, because you're doing the things you actually want to do. Number 4. Take an individual approach. If you find larger gatherings not enjoyable, focus on spending more time with people individually or in smaller groups. It will take away much less of your social energy, and have deeper conversations with the people you actually like. Number 5. Invest in the people around you who matter most. Sigma males are probably the most independent personality types out there, but they still do care about other people. This is why you should invest more socially in the people who matter most to you, even if it means pushing your limits with the things you are uncomfortable with. That way you have no regrets when the people you care about are no longer around. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we drop multiple videos every week.